Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just had to take the time and gather these embarrassing photos of me because, listen, at my age, I go back before digital. So, these pictures might not be so perfectly clear and, vibrant, whatever, like a digital picture would be, but we get to digital eventually. But the beginning days, yeah, they're pre-digital. So, but today's video is about my curly hair journey. And so I'm not gonna show you every year, obviously, but just to pretty much show you how much my hair has changed over the years and basically how much I hated my hair at one point, at least pretty much most points, but we'll get to that part. And so basically I started with two little curls on the side of my head. And yeah, we'll start from there. And so yeah, I had some curls on the top of my hair growing up. For those of you around my age, of course, I was called Shirley Temple. That's what my hair looked like. I hated it. They got me the dolly. It was just embarrassing. So then growing up, my hair was long. So my mother, she had my hair grown out long. But she was so freaked out by it, I think, that she just didn't know what to do with it. Nobody else had curly hair in the family. I had very big hair. I had a lot of hair. I had very dry hair. It was coarse. She was just like, the only time she saw curls was when she brushed it with a brush and wrapped around her finger. And back then they called banana curls. And she would just make these curls. It took effort though. And she hardly washed my hair growing up, because it was like an ordeal, and my hair looked so much better when it was dirty, to be quite honest with you. It was more manageable, and I always had my hair back, always. If it wasn't pigtails, two ponytails, whatever, it was back, the front was back. It was always had to be back. I never had my hair all down. It was just her way of taming it. And again, she would just brush it with those soft bristle brushes all the time to tame it and whatnot. And then as I started to get into elementary, as maybe, I don't know, third grade on, I would just wear my hair back in one ponytail every single day of my life. And I thought this was it. This was my life as an adult and everything. I was going to have to wear my hair in a ponytail because it was just so big and poofy. And, that made me so sad. All the girls in school had such pretty hair. And, if I look now, I probably wouldn't say that, but it was straight. It was, they could do whatever they wanted to it, whatever style they wanted, the wings and just whatever. I could never do anything like that. So I just hated my hair. And the problem with the ponytail and my hair is after halfway through the day, there's kind of a pattern going on with this area right here, and it would just kind of frizz up, stick out. I would basically look like a madman after a while. And I would just brush it down and try and keep it down, and it was just it was so ugly. It was so sad. And I remember if it was picture day and I would have my hair out, people would come over can I touch your hair? They were just so amazed at it, and it was just, oh my God. It just was my hair was my real big embarrassment in life. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't really picked on or anything. I have friends. I didn't think about it, but I just was very, very self-conscious about my hair. I always was growing up. It was just horrible for me. And then 8th grade came, high school was coming around, and I said, I think I want to cut my hair. My mother agreed, let's cut it. And she took me to her friend. I don't even know why didn't I go to a hairdresser? I remember going to my cousin's house, and a friend of my mother's, who was a hairstylist, I guess what's the difference, cut my hair in the kitchen. And so I have no mirror to look at. I don't know what's going on. Mama's like, yeah, cut it short. My hair was totally cut so short. All my hair was cut off. Granted, back then, the style was kind of for girls to have this look, it was horrible. Like it was the ugliest time of my life. I had to go around with this hairstyle. Again, granted, a lot of people had hairstyle like this, but they probably had nicer hair texture than I did. So on me, it was horrible, as you can see, like probably the ugliest moments of my life. And here I am starting high school. Wonderful. So I get to high school and all the girls are now starting to grow out the hair. So I was like a year behind on that hairstyle. And so I did throughout high school grow my hair out, and I would towards the last couple of years, I would blow dry with a brush, a round brush, the top, blow it out. I would actually blow all of my hair out I would blow it straight, but it wasn't straight flat because big hair was in then. It was the 80s, you know, and I would blow it pinch straight and then tease my whole head. So I had this pinch straight, I looked like a lion, like straight out, and then I had these bangs like this, it was just, I mean, but I felt like at least I fit in a little more than I did in grammar school. So, you know, the big hair time was coming, and I gotta be honest with you, when I really got lucky because I naturally have big hair. That's just what I have. So it worked out for me in a way. And then I met my husband, and my hair was, I didn't do the blowout anymore. I just kind of let the curls go, but I did just blow out the top. I remember blowing the top out and having some bangs. And then those kind of finally disappeared, and my hair was growing longer. And again, it was just still the big hair stage, and my hair was tremendous. My hair was like this big, and you know, I had the tightest little curls from the root, really tight curls, and that was just the look then. And that's why I always say, like, I think everybody's like, oh, you know, we didn't know how to work our hair, and that is true. We did not know how to work curls back then. That is definitely true. But I wonder if we had, you know, we just didn't want this style then. Like, this wasn't in style. The big frizzy hair was what was in style back then. And, you know, the cut was different. It was shorter layers all over so that you just pretty much had the same hair everywhere. So it was just definitely a look back then, and I was able to sport it for sure. And then, you know, even on my honeymoon, I love this picture here because you can actually see how I styled my hair. My husband got me drying my hair, and I would like literally just put all my hair to the side and dry it with a blow dryer. I can't remember if I had a diffuser then. I really can't remember. I don't know why I don't remember this, but you could see the product was L'Oreal in the back there. A little round white bottle was L'Oreal product. But yeah, that was how I styled my hair. And again, it was still tight little curls, and that was it. And then I got married, had kids, and I will say the second I had kids, I did cut my hair really short after I had my son. Like, I guess most mothers do that. I don't think that's what, I think having a baby and my hormones and everything changed my texture, and my hair wasn't as curly, as kinky curly as it was in my teenage years. It was growing up, my whole life I should say. It kind of loosened it a little, not a lot, believe me, not a lot, but a little. And also, I let my layers grow out, and I think a lot of people don't realize too, it all is about the cut. Like, the cut is different, your hair will look different. The texture could even look different, you know? Because if you let the layers grow out, your curls are heavier, and then your curls are not as curly. So you have heavier curls, you know, so the curls will pull down. And then I kind of started looking like that. Like, my curls were just not curly. They were just like, I don't know, my hair wasn't looking great those years either, I will say. But again, I think I was just like what everybody else was looking like is what I look like. Like, I really, you know, you kind of go with what's going around, you know, the styles. So then I did discover Ouidad. I went into the city with my sister-in-law. We got a Ouidad cut, although I think I discovered them before that, and I ordered some products online. Like, so I did do that. But they taught me the whole shake and rake. I had the Ouidad little booklet, and it showed you how to do your hair with the little clips and stuff. And I did do that. So I kind of like discovered my curls again. I guess I got a hairstylist that gave me a good cut. I can't remember who I had then. But my curls were starting to come back again. I was letting it grow out. It was curly. It was decent. It was nice. And what I used to love is some nights I would let my daughters, when they were young, they would love to brush my hair out. And of course, like, it felt so good to get my hair brushed out. Like, nobody wanted to brush my hair out. Like, you don't put a brush to this type of hair, as you guys know, if you have curly hair. But when my little ones would do it, I would love it, because I would just go to bed and then wake up and wash my hair the next day. But this is what my hair would look like when they would brush my hair out. It was so funny. And then, like, my hair got to a point, when did, like, you know, in the last, like, 6 years or so, it's just like my hair was doing that pull down with the curls, and even if I did get short layers, my hair just wasn't like looking as curly as I wanted it to look, or I knew it could look. And it was getting like flat top, as I would say. It was just too flat on the top. And yeah, like, I don't know if it was just the way I dried it, but I think it was the cut, it was everything. And I just was like, I need a change. I'm done with this long hair, you know. And the funny thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you, as I was getting older, I said, I'm gonna cut my hair, because I'm getting older now. I can't have this like long curly hair, you know. So I got my hair cut, and that's when I cut my hair shorter. And then everybody was like, oh my God, you look so much younger. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's a great thing, but it's just funny because I thought I was too old for the long hair, and here I am now, I look younger. So why didn't I do this a long time ago? But yeah, but my texture definitely has changed over the years. Having kids and just the cut, I think the cut, the product, having kids, all of that together really does change your hair over time. And, you know, it's what you do with it, it's the product you use, it's the cut you have. All of that really does make a difference in how your curls can look. And again, I think it's just the style that's out now. Like, these curls are in style now, and who knows, in 20 years, I don't know what kind of curl they're gonna have. It might be something totally different that this will look silly. So they're gonna change the cut, they're gonna change the products, and that's what they're gonna look like. You know, they're gonna look different because that's what their goal is. Like, you know, like, so even though our hair looked horrific back in the day, that was just what it was. It's just the time, it's the time. And even when I cut my hair short, I went, it wasn't short enough. But the first cut I got is when I really wanna go back to that look. So it's a little longer than this all over. Like, they keep cutting this, and I have to keep telling, I'm not getting a haircut for a long time, for a while. I'm gonna see how I can grow it, and then I have something to work with. But I'm done with going too short, because I did that a year or two ago, and it was like, no, I'm done. I got that out of my system. So now we'll see how, you know, where it goes and where times take us with curly hair. But that's basically my journey and how I looked all my life with my curly hair. And I think it's funny how it was like the worst part of my life, so to say. Like, it just really made me really, really insecure about myself, my hair, for so many years growing up. And here I am now. I'm like, and look at, now I'm doing videos on my hair. Because, I mean, I hope this becomes something, because I really enjoy doing these videos, and I just think it's funny that now my hair has become my positive. So thank you all for that, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe if you have not, and until next time, have a great day.